Hi, I'm Kathy Trithardt, and I'm here today to talk to you about my report, Go Green or Be Left in the Dirt. Sustainable tourism is part of BC's future success. Today I'll be discussing how ecotourism and sustainability are important factors in making sure that BC has future success in its tourism operations. Before we go any further, I guess I should explain what sustainability and ecotourism actually are. Well, sustainability is defined as the social and environmental practices that protect and enhance the human and natural resources needed by future generations to enjoy a quality of life equal or greater to our own. What it really means is we want to further our tourism, but we also want to make sure that we're not using up the resources that we have. We also want to make sure that our tourism makes a positive impact instead of a negative impact on both the people of the community and the resources that surround it. When it comes to ecotourism, the best source is the International Ecotourism Society. They define ecotourism as responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of the local people. Wait a minute, that sounds a little bit like sustainability. They really do go hand in hand. You want to make sure that you use responsible travel methods while you're traveling different areas, and you also want to make sure that you're not interrupting the lives of the people that live and work there. Hotels see a lot of tourist traffic, and this one in particular actually makes sure that their house cleaning staff not only gets rid of all the waste once people have had their fun and left, but they also recycle all the beer cans, beer bottles, wine bottles they find in the room, as well as all the paper products before they move on to throwing out the waste. Some other hotels, which would be a good thing if they were to do this as well, actually recycle their soap. One of the first things a tourism employer can do is make sure that their staff is educated. Now, we all learn about recycling, reducing, reusing, recycling in elementary school, but some of us prefer to come to the big kids' school. But then you have to learn a little bit more about what you can actually do on a personal level besides that. I figure that sitting here at one of Jay Dunn's favorite picnic tables at the North Island College Courtney campus would help me in my inspiration. The second thing a tourism provider can do to be environmentally friendly is to use environmentally friendly products. Just as going as simple as switching to recycled paper instead of brand new paper is a step in the right direction. You can also go so far as making sure that all your cleaning products for your business, whether you work in an office or out in the field, are environmentally friendly as well. Some bed and breakfasts have actually even adopted this as a way of life, such as Cope's Islanders Bed and Breakfast. They only use Greenworks, which is an organic cleaning product. Because it's sustainable, it cleans very well, it makes everything smell good, and it also doesn't mess up their septic system. The third thing that ecotourism providers can do is set targets for the percentage of services and products they buy from local enterprises. This means that not only will that local enterprise be creating revenue, which will be local revenue that will stay within the community, but it also cuts down on costs on things such as shipping. Some local restaurants have it right. Tita's Mexican restaurant actually already boasts that they grow some of their own vegetables on property on their deck. Now that's the best way to do it because then you have no transportation costs whatsoever. One thing that tourism operators can do if they want to go above and beyond is buy into a carbon offset program. The carbon offset program make sure that little trees like this guy would get planted to offset the amount of carbon that tourism operation will be using. And they're so cute. BC tourism operators will have a better chance of success in the future if they invest educationally and financially in the responsible ecotourism practices, as conscious customers will choose ecologically responsible operations over less responsible operations. As Kermit said, it's not easy being green, but it does pay off in the long run. Tourism customers are becoming much more conscientious in what they buy, and they're more likely to buy a green product. Filming, like tourism, is weather dependent, so I've decided to give my conclusion indoors. If you're interested in reading my report, rather than printing out a copy for you, I'll send you a copy if you email me at kathy.trithart@hotmail.ca. If you know a travel provider that could benefit from seeing this video, it's actually available on YouTube. And if you know a travel provider that wants to create their own video, VI Multimedia Productions is available to help with that need. This report has demonstrated the importance of ecological travel practices by providing just a few examples on a local level. I'm Kathy Trithardt, and remember, This is beautiful British Columbia. We need to keep it that way.
After a long day in the sun, soaking in the west coast and making the most of who we are. When there's nothing left to do, all I want is to kiss you.